Okay, well, today I am going to teach you all the lesson equations, which is belonging to the grade 10 syllabus, right? So this lesson is very important as because they are from grade 6 onwards up to grade 11 you have this lesson, and most of the students had requested about this lesson. So hope now I'm going to help you with that. So first of all, I'll tell you what is an equation. Now you can see here I have written x plus 5 is equal to 10. This is an equation. Now, why do I call this as an equation? The reason is you can see that equation means there are two sides. You can see the left hand side, right hand side. There are two sides which are separated by an equal sign, by an equal mark. So simply, equation is a certain mathematical statement, right? Consisting two expressions. Mathematical statement consisting two expressions separated by an equal sign. So in this equation, this x is called as your unknown variable. Now listen, I'm explaining this lesson basically thinking you as a student who doesn't know anything about equation, right? So just be careful when you're listening, right? Understand each and every single part that you hear from here, right? So x is the unknown variable. Unknown variable can be any letter, children, like y, p, any algebraic term can happen, right? So x is the unknown variable here. You're going to find this. Can you understand? So equation is usually consisting unknown variables. Can you understand? Now I'll teach you how to solve certain simple equations. There are methods, like sometimes equations are connected with multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Now here you can see in this equation, this is connected with an addition, right? Okay, now listen carefully what we're going to do here. I'll take the first one. 2x is equal to 10. This is my first equation. If they have given you such an equation, this kind of one, how can you find the value of this unknown variable? How can you find it? Listen very carefully. If you have a look on this, this is connected with a multiplication. Why is that? Why am I saying like that? 2 times x is equal to 10. That's why it's multiplication. So if you want to keep only x this side, what you have to do? You have to divide both sides. Why should I divide? Remember this point very carefully. Some grade 11 students, they don't know still that. Multiplication is there means they should be separated using a division. From both sides. Then only you can cancel 2 and 2. Now automatically x is isolated and you get 5 here. So what is the value of x? X is equal to 5. Clear? So you can even check your answer whether it is correct. It's correct or wrong. How do you check it? 2 times 5. Instead of x, if I put 5, 2 times 5 is 10. So my x value is correct. So this is one of the methods for solving an equation. That is called the dividing method. Dividing both sides by the given number. Clear? Second one is the subtraction method. Here see, I'm giving a positive one. X plus 5 equal 10. Now this plus 5 is my problem. To remove that plus 5, I can carry the plus 5 to the other side. Then what happened? Okay, I'll show in the very expanded method. From both sides, I am subtracting 5. From both sides, I am subtracting 5. That means the subtracting method. You are subtracting the unwanted term. You don't want this plus 5, right? You don't want this plus 5. So what can you do? You can remove that plus 5 by subtracting 5 from both the sides. Equations means, students, you have to do the same effect for both the sides. You can't do only one change for one side. Can you understand? So you have to subtract. Now plus 5 and minus 5 gets cancelled because you know that plus 5 minus 5 is 0. So x gets isolated and value of x is 5. If you are not sure about your answer, you can make sure your answer is correct or wrong. How can you do it? X plus 5 here. X plus 5 equal 10. So x is 5 here. I'll put 5 plus 5. So our answer is correct. We get exactly both sides equal. 5 plus 5, 10. This is also 10. So x is equal to 5. So when you are given addition connected in your equation, subtract and remove the unwanted term. And the third one, Roman number 3, I'll give a subtraction for you. X minus 3 equal 5. Now what can you do? X minus 3. You don't want the minus 3 with you. That's the biggest problem you have here to keep x alone. So what can you do? You can add because it's positive. because it's negative, you add it. Earlier, it was positive, we subtracted it. Can you understand? Now you can cancel. Minus 3 and plus 3 cancel. X is alone. Answer is 8. So if you substitute 8 here, 8 minus 3 is 5. So the value is correct. So what are the methods? Dividing method, subtracting, adding. So remaining is the multiplication method. Now here see the fourth one. If I give you something fraction with the unknown variable is equal to 5. Now this is actually a division. X upon 3 means this is something like x divided by 3. Similar, both are same. So if you want to remove this unwanted term 3, that's the biggest problem you have, 3. What can you do now? You can remove it by multiplying. If it is division, children, you have to multiply and remove it. When you multiply only, you can remove this easily by cancelling. So x is isolated here and you are getting the value 15. You can check your answer. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So these are the basic things. These are the basic knowledge that you have before we go to the lesson. Right? So all these examples, what I discussed now, you should have noticed the unknown variable is mostly single values. X, only one. Coefficient is 1 always. But there are some situations where you get the coefficient is more than 1. For example, 2x plus 3 equal 30. Now you can say 2x plus 3. Here multiplication, here addition. So what can we remove first? That is the question. When multiplication and division, addition is given, make sure you remove the additional part first. This addition can be removed first. How can you remove this additional 3? By taking this side, you can take it as minus 3. You can take it as minus 3. Now see here, 2x plus 3. I don't want the plus 3, so what I do? Subtracting 3 from both the sides. Now I can cancel them. Plus 3 and minus 3. Now 2x is isolated. 13 minus 3 is 10. Now can you see? This is multiplication. So multiplication can be done by dividing. 2 and 2 cancels. Therefore, x is equal to 10 divided by 2, 5. So what did we learn here? When multiplication and addition is given, you can remove the additional part first and then remove the multiplication part later. Clear? Right, let's do another one. Roman number 6, 7. Right, here see. By 3 plus 2 equal 5. So, in this case, what can you see? A fraction and a whole number is there. A fraction and a whole number. So, what can you remove first? Yes, obviously, earlier we had multiplication and addition. We removed the addition part first. Here also we have division and addition. So, we can remove the addition part first. So, what am I going to do now? I'm going to remove the addition part. X by 3 plus 2, addition part can be removed by subtracting 2 from both the sides. Plus 2 minus 2 cancel. X by 3 equal 5 minus 2, 3. Now, I told you in the first part, if you want to, if you have division, you have to multiply the unwanted term from both the sides as you can cancel it. So, x is equal to 9. Shall we check the answer? 9 put here. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. So you get the correct answer over there. Okay, next one. We'll take a different one. 4 over x minus 1 equal 10 over 3x minus 1. Now, in this case, children, you have two fractions in both the sides of the equation, in the left-hand side and the right-hand side. So when you are given this kind of an equation, understand very carefully your variable, the unknown term, the letter, algebraic letter should come to the top. To the top means for a, for the numerator place. So what you have to do, if you are given any kind of equation in both fractional forms, in both sides you have the unknown term, definitely keep in your mind, what should you do? Cross multiplication. So let's see what am I doing. 4 multiplied by the denominator 3x minus 1, 10 multiplied by denominator x minus 1. So when I multiply, I can remove the bracket. 4 times 3, 12, x minus 4 times 1, 4. 10 into x is 10x minus 10 into 1, 10. Now you should remember grade 8, 7 knowledge, like terms. When you were 7 and 8, you should have learned about the like terms. Take the like terms to one side. You can see here x, here also x. Take this 10x to this side, and this negative 4, which is a number, take it to the other side. So let's do it. 12x here. When 10x is coming to this side, it becomes negative. Symbol changes. Negative 10 here. Negative 4 going to that side, it becomes positive 4. Now, 12x minus 10x is how much? 12 minus 10 is 2x. 2x is equal to, now listen carefully. You have negative 10 and positive 4. For example, you think you are having a loan. Negative means you are alone. Negative 10 means you are having 10 rupees of a loan you have to pay. But in your pocket, you have only 4 rupees with you. Positive 4. Positive means your money. Negative means your loan amount. So your loan amount should be paid, but you have only 4. So you are settling your loan with the 4 rupee that you have. What will be your debt now? Remaining loan amount. Your remaining loan amount will be 6. So that is also a loan. So we had put negative 6. Answer is negative 6. Now this is multiplication. So what should you do? Divide both sides. When you divide, 2 gets cancelled. X equals 6 divided by 2 is 3. But negative divided by positive is negative. Negative divided by positive is negative. So answer is x equal minus 3. X equal minus 3. So these are the basic knowledge that you should have. How to solve the equations by simply dividing, subtracting, adding, multiplying. Then when the fractional forms are given. Then all the things, division and addition together, multiplication and addition together, likewise. Clear? So let's go for another example with negative symbols. Let's tell minus 6x equal 12. Now see, multiplication is here. This is connected with the multiplication. Minus 6 into x. What can I do? I can divide. Both sides I am dividing by minus 6. Now x is equal to 12 divided by minus 6 means normally 12 divided by 6 is 2. Plus divided by minus is minus. Shall we check the answer? Here see. Minus 6 into, if x is minus 2, I can write here minus 2. Minus into minus plus 6 into 2, 12. So our answer is correct. So when negative symbols are there, you have to do it this way. Suppose if negative symbol is given for both the sides, minus 7x equal minus 40. What you can do? Unwanted term minus 7 can be removed, right? X equal minus and minus get cancelled. You are getting positive answer. You are getting a positive answer. So this is how you can solve the simple equations when they are related with addition, subtraction, multiplication, and also division. Clear? Right? Okay, let's look at another one last one. If you get something like this way, only in one side you have the unknown term. Now you want only x, but if you want to make x alone, this number 4 is becoming a problem for us. We should take it over there. Take it over there means what, children? This is through a division. Through a division means you have to multiply from both the sides. So what happened? Shall I multiply and show you? Here. From both the sides. Now 4 and 4 cancel. X is equal to, now remember you all are grade 10s. Don't multiply like this. Just have a look. You can see directly. You can cancel. You can cancel 2 times 1, 2 times 2. So 3 times 2 is 6. So x is equal to 6. X is equal to 6. That is the answer. Clear? So this kind of questions can be coming for your part 1 paper, even part 2 paper for Roman numbers, like 1, 2, like they get 1 mark, 2 mark questions, you get this, right? So before you go into simultaneous equations, you have to clearly understand the method of solving simple equations. That is the most important part. So I'll do more solving simple equations part here right now. Okay, have a look on these questions. First one, x over 3 plus x over 4 equal 1. So this is just, don't be scared for these questions. Think it as a fraction. Fractions are there. So you know that in fractions, you learned that in grade 9, fractions cannot be added when the denominators are different. So you have to make sure the denominators are same. You have to make the denominators same. So to make the denominators same, children, you have to look the LCM, the least common multiple. So when you consider the 3 times table and 4 times table, the least common multiple is 12. So how can I make 12 here? 3 times 4. 3 times 4 is 12. So when I multiply the denominator by any number, definitely you have to do the same thing for the numerator, x times 4. So x times 4 is 4x. Now, the same thing here, LCM 4 times 3, x times 3. So 4 times 3 is 12, x times 3 is 3x. Clear? Equal to 1. Now what can I do? 4x plus 3x. 4x plus 3x is 7x. 7x over 12 equal 1. Now I have to remove the 12 by taking side. 7x is equal to, since this is a division over here, you can multiply here. This is a division here. So you have to multiply. Now you are getting the answer 7x equal 12. To make x alone, what you have to do? Divide both sides by 7. X is equal to a fractional answer 12 over 7. But did you see that now 12 over 7 is an improper fraction. So you have to convert this in improper fraction into a mixed fraction. So when you convert this into a mixed fraction, what you get? 7 times 1, 7. You need another remaining 5. So the mixed fraction is 1, 5 upon 7. X is equal to 1, 5 upon 7. Clear? Right. So let's go over the second one. Second question. Let me take another fraction. 9 upon x equal 5 upon x minus 3. Now, can you remember that I taught this part in the example part when I'm explaining? When you have the unknown variable in both the sides of the equation, what you have to do? You have to do cross multiplication. So I can do the cross multiplication 9, denominate x minus 3 and equalize it to 5 into x. So you are getting here 9x minus 27 equal, here 5 times x is 5x. Now, like terms, these are like terms, same variable is there. So rather than carrying 9 to that side, better I can carry 5 to this side. Then only I can make it negative 5x and easily I can take 27 to that side by making it positive 27. 9 minus 5 means you are getting 3x. 3x equal 27. Since this is a multiplication, you can divide both sides by 3. 3 cancels and x is equal to 9. X is equal to 9. Clear? So to make sure that you really understood this, you have to redo these things before I do. You have to keep, at least you have to check and you have to do it. You have to do it once, at least once you have tried. After that, you can, revise it and check whether the answer is correct. Clear? So without these basics of solving equations, you can't do simultaneous. It's difficult. It feels like tough for you. Because in simultaneous equation, most of the time you get the statement word problems. So word problems are given and you have to use your brain to make the equation and solve it also. So simple equations are one single line equation, linear type, most of them. Some are fractionals. But simultaneous, you get linear equations with two. Simultaneous means two. Clear? Two equations. So there you get two variables. So if you are unable to find one variable, finding two variables will be like, little tough for you. Let me take another one. X plus 2 over 7 equal 3x plus 6 over 5. Now see again fractions. I told you when fractions come, do cross multiplication. So what can I do here? X plus 2 can be multiplied by 5. And 7 into 3x plus 6. Now I'll solve 5 into x, 5x plus 5 into 2, 10 equals 7 into 3, 21x plus 7 into 6, 42. Like terms I can take. What can I take? I can take 5x to this side or 21x to this side. What is better? Anything you can do. So I'll do it this way. I'll take 21 to this side because easily I can take this negative 10. So it will be positive, right? 5x minus 21. Why I wrote minus? When it is coming to this side, it changes the symbols. 42 is already here, this side. Y is already there because this is gone. 42 minus 10. Now I am getting 5x minus 21x equal 42 minus 10. So 5x minus 21 means, what is 21 minus 5? What is 21 minus 5? 21 minus 5 is 16. Then 5 minus 21 means negative 16. Negative 16x equal 42 minus 10 is 32. Now what you have to do? Divide both sides by negative 16. So that you can cancel negative 16 and negative 16, and you can divide 32 by 16. Positive value and negative value, when you divide, you are getting a negative answer, and 32 divided by 16 is 2. So you are getting x is equal to minus 2. X is equal to minus 2. Right? Right. Now we'll go to the next question. We'll take a different type of question here. Let me take it this way. Right. Now, how can you multiply? Fraction and a bracket is also given. So remember, when this kind of ones are given, don't multiply from the bottom number. It's from the top number. So let me draw and show you. 1 into x and 1 into 2. 1 into 3 and 1 into 2. That's how you multiply. So let's write down. 1 into x is x. 1 into 2 is 2. So you are getting this as x plus 2 over 3. 1 into 3x is 3x plus 1 into 2 is 2 over 5. Now do the cross multiplication. 5 into x plus 2 and 3 into 3x plus 2. When I multiply, I get 5x plus 10 and 9x plus 6. Now take the like terms. I'll do it here. Take the like terms now. I can keep 10 this side and carry the 6 as a negative number. I can keep 9x over there and carry the 5x as a negative number. So 9 minus 5, I am getting 4x. 10 minus 6 is 4. When I divide both sides by 4, I get x is equal to 1. X is equal to 1. That is what you get for the x. So these are easy. You understand it very well. Clear? Now I'm going to give you one of the challenging questions. Right? So try it. Try it yourself. Right? You can try it yourself. Let me display the question here. 3x over 20 plus x minus 2 over 8 equal 3 over 10. Now you can start. So I'll give 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, right. Now look at this one. How can we solve this? First of all, I instruct you. Make these denominators common. You have to get the LCM of 28 and 10. So LCM, least common multiple, you will see it's 40. 20 times 2, 8 times 5 and 10 times 4. So you have to multiply each numerator and denominator by the same number. This whole thing by 2. So we'll write down the result, output result, 6x plus 5 times x, 5x, plus 5 into minus 2, minus 10 equal 12. The denominator is common, 40. Here also 40. Now when I can see these are like terms. 6 plus 5 is 11x minus 10. And I can remove this 40 by multiplying 40 from both the sides. I can remove 40 by multiplying 40 from both the sides. Now I can cancel this 40 and this 40 also. So what am I getting finally? I can get 11x minus 10 equal 12. Now take 10 to that side as it is a like term for numbers. So when 10 goes to that side, it becomes a positive 10. It becomes a positive 10. So 11x equal 12 plus 10. 12 plus 10 is 22. You have to be happy now. It's divisible by 11. Now x is equal to, when you divide both sides, x is equal to 2. I can write down x is equal to 2. Clear? So if you were able to attempt this question correctly, you are good with the solving simple equations. So let's finish it off now, and we'll meet up with decimal tenuous equations, which word problems also, right?